but apply pressure this way, the leg goes this way, arm goes this way, and you'll see that it's different muscles are now activating here than the ones that hold the weight up. Hello, I'm Paul Zaichik, founder of Elastic Steel, method of athletic conditioning, easy flexibility, and Zaichik stretching technique. Usually we talk about what techniques to use, when to use them. Today I'm going to talk about what not to use. Now, in the beginning we used to teach concepts. We didn't really teach the programs. Later on we find out that a lot of people without experience in the concept had difficulty creating the programs and very often made mistakes when creating the program. So now I'm going to talk about taking this concept and applying that concept incorrectly. 2 weeks ago we sent out a video talking about reciprocal inhibition. Okay? So reciprocal inhibition is applied a certain way. There have to be certain contractions, they have to be contracting in certain ranges. Not everything that involves movement and resistance on one side and stretch on the other is reciprocal inhibition. One of the practitioners tried to apply reciprocal inhibition in a certain way, which was incorrect, and I want to talk about it so that if you're thinking of doing something like this or something similar, you would not do it. Simply because it wouldn't work. This specific technique may get you injured if you have a little bit of flexibility and you're going to go over, but if you don't, it's simply not going to work. What this practitioner did, she saw that we push the leg away and then we let go and it comes over more. She decided to use the ankle weight and do the same thing. Okay, so here I have the ankle weight. Okay, so the technique that she sent to demonstrate what she did looked like this. Instead of pushing and then the leg comes over, and you can see that in the previous video linked below, she figured, okay, she does Pilates, so she had the weight on the leg and she would just do this. So her idea was, well, if this is resistance, then this is resistance as well, right? What is the problem with this? Well, the resistance has to be as close to the stretch as possible. So the weight is pulling straight down. Gravity is straight down. There's no resistance on the leg, okay? The opposite muscles to the one being stretched don't experience anything here, okay? You press, you activate them. This way you don't. It's true that you do activate them here, but by the time you get here, there's no activation, and it's very easy to use momentum to swing it up, okay? Now, if a person is flexible enough and the leg would come over, what's going to happen is that momentum is going to carry the leg over, and now you have the weight pushing down the other side, causing more stretch than the person might be able to handle. But after understanding that, her next question was, well, what if I come here and I press? Well, if you come here and you press, this makes no difference. Again, the weight is straight down. Gravity is pulling straight down. The pressure has to be this way. Okay? So ankle weight or no ankle weight, it doesn't do any difference here. You press, then it does. I mean, get into this position if you have the ankle weight, stay in this position. Yeah, you're going to feel some muscles working to hold the leg up, but apply pressure this way, the leg goes this way, arm goes this way, and you'll see that it's different muscles are now activating here than the ones that hold the weight up. My recommendation is you have to understand the concept before applying it. Now, I was lying down on the side. This could work in different positions, not in horizontal position. But if you don't understand the concept and you're trying to work on a specific skill, it's best to use that program. Exactly how it goes. Certain warm-up, certain Zaichik stretching techniques, certain extended length conditioning technique, reciprocal inhibition technique, because the program is already done specific ways that it works. If you understand the program, if you understand the concept, you can start doing your own stuff. If you don't, it's better to just follow along. Thank you for watching. I'm Paul Zaichik, and this is Easy Flexibility. and this becomes the internal rotation of the hip. part. Not a very important muscle in a true front squat, unless that back.